Welcome back. Okay, I want to let you know where you should be at roughly at this point in your playing if you're going through these modules in order or roughly in order. Remember, it's very important to have structure and to be practicing the right things like we've been talking about. Structure is key in when you're learning guitar, I found. You just can't be practicing anything here and there. You want to have a nice structured plan, and that's what we laid out for you with these modules, going from one to the next, and that's what's going to get you to the next level, to the next level, to the next level from that staircase, right? Okay, so right now, at this point, you should know those 8 or 9 chords that we've been talking about, and have them sounding really good, where the notes are ringing out. Turn your volume up, right? Where the notes all ring out, nice, and you can hear all the chords clean. Okay, and what I'm talking about is A minor, E minor, that's 4, C, 5, C add 9, 6, D, 7, D minor, 8, and C add 9. Did I say G? 9. Okay, so those are your 9. And they all should sound pretty good. I also want you to be practicing muting with your thumb that we talked about, right? Muting that low E string, just deadening it on all the A, B, C, and D type chords. Okay? So you should have those chords sounding pretty good. You should be able to mute the low E string so they sound really, really sweet. And you should have strum 2 down pretty well, where you could strum in time. You also should be working on strum 1 and getting that one down in time. Okay? And also, you should be at the point now where you're jamming some songs and changing chords. You should be changing chords using the shared fingers technique, leaving your fingers down. You should be changing chords using the clusters, right? And you should be taking 2, 3, and 4 chord changes together, like we had, and you should be able to play, or being close to being able to play, like Green Day, Time of Your Life, Good Riddance, also Bob Seger, which is Turn the Page, and Hey Jude, and Pearl Jam, Last Kiss. Those are the first few easy ones. So I want you to be able to play those songs using basically strum 2, and then try them with strum 1 if you got strum 1 down. That's going to give it a little bit different feel. Little slight, but still a different feel. Alright, so those are the things where you should be up to right about now. If you need additional work on any of those areas, just work on them individually. If you're struggling with a particular chord change, remember, if there's 4 chords in a song, but you're just struggling going from like D to G, just practice D to G. D, G, over and over. Practice the mechanics of that. Remember those things on fret hand technique that we talked about. Fingers cupped, right, on your fingertips. Wrist down, except you got to come up a little bit to mute the low E with your thumb. Just keep practicing that. Fingers gliding right on the strings. You're not picking your hand up. You're using clusters, shared fingers. You're on your fingertips, okay? That's good technique. You're nice and natural with your arm. You're strumming now. Your strumming should be very, very loose, right? Look at how loose my arm is. I'm not this. I'm also bending at the elbow, right? We're doing this strum 2. Nice and easy, and you're strumming slow on these songs, okay? Remember, even if you're not a particular fan of the particular, I just use these songs as a vehicle, but what you learn in these songs, you're going to take it in and apply it to songs that you do like and know. So it's important to look at all kinds of songs. So that's your practice routine 4. That's what you should be working on. That's about where you should be up to by now. So have fun with that. It gets easier and easier the more you do it. I know some of these chord changes are difficult. It'll get easier and easier as we go along. Okay? Rock on, enjoy, and we'll see you in the next module.